The best hashtags to use to get a lot of views and get a lot of followers on TikTok have recently changed, and if you do not update the 4 hashtag strategies that you are currently using, you're going to see a huge decrease in both the amount of views and the amount of followers that you're getting. The first hashtag strategy that you need to make sure that you're implementing are 3 broad hashtags and 2 niche-specific hashtags. If you don't know what broad hashtags are, niche-specific hashtags are, or what trending hashtags are, let me explain. Trending hashtags are the hashtags that come up on the Discover page. Broad hashtags are things like hashtag FYP, hashtag viral, hashtag trending, hashtag TikTok, and then niche-specific hashtags are going to be the specific hashtags that show up when you search for the topic of video that you're about to create. Now, I do want to emphasize, there are certain niche-specific hashtags that you should be using, and there are certain ones that you need to make sure that you're avoiding, but I'm going to share that with you later on in this video. Recently, I helped this creator gain over 230,000 followers, and the way that she was able to do that was by implementing the hashtag strategies that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video, and most importantly, implementing this first hashtag strategy that I just shared with you. She did an absolutely amazing job pairing broad hashtags with niche-specific hashtags, and you need to make sure that you're able to do this if you want to increase the amount of views and the amount of followers that you're getting on TikTok. Because ultimately, hashtags are making up a pretty big part of whether or not your videos are actually successful on TikTok right now because of how TikTok actually uses hashtags. Now, you need to understand something. TikTok uses hashtags for 2 different reasons. The first reason is to index content. The second reason is to try to determine whether or not they actually have an audience for your content. This is why if you're using hashtags that are too small or you're using irrelevant hashtags, you're not actually helping yourself. In fact, you're hurting yourself. And that's what a lot of small creators are doing on TikTok. In addition to that, a lot of large creators have just been using the same hashtag strategy over and over and over again for a long period of time, and that's why you're starting to see a decrease in the amount of views that you're getting or a decrease in the amount of followers that you're getting. It's not because TikTok's organic reach is gone or it's going away. That is the furthest thing from the truth. In fact, there's more organic reach on TikTok right now than ever before because there's so many different topics that you could be posting in. When TikTok first came out, everybody just thought that it was little kids shaking their ass or it was young girls dancing. That is not the case. You can literally post about any topic on TikTok now and get 1 million followers or 500,000 followers or 250,000 followers. Why? Because there is an audience for whatever you're trying to post about. In fact, the largest growing demographic on TikTok are people over the age of 30, and I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but shops are now starting to get introduced to TikTok, which means so many more brands and so many more people are going to be able to monetize their TikTok, but that all starts with you having a large following base. Before I dive into the other 3 hashtag strategies you guys need to make sure that you're implementing, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to grow quicker on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, I literally upload a video about how to grow on those platforms every single day, and you want to make sure that you do not miss them. In addition to that, I created a free TikTok growth course so you could get it. The link in the pinned comment below. It's going to show you things like how to go viral on TikTok and even the best times to be posting right now in February, so please make sure you go check that out. The next hashtag strategy that I need you guys to start implementing is using no hashtags. Now, this might sound crazy, but hear me out. Sometimes you need to use no hashtags to do 2 things. First, to make sure that you're actually paying attention to the content you're creating, the topic that you're choosing, and then also to reset how TikTok actually uses your hashtags. If you're using irrelevant hashtags, if you're using hashtags that are too small, it is not helpful to TikTok to then look at your hashtags and then use those to inform what audience they should be showing your content to, which is why sometimes you should be using no hashtags. Now, please do not make the mistake that so many small creators make, which is they never use hashtags. They use way too many hashtags, or they use irrelevant hashtags. You need to make sure that you're not doing these things. You do not want to use no hashtags all the time. You want to do it once every couple of posts, and that's going to be totally fine, but do not make the mistake of never using hashtags. Now, I know there's going to be people in the comment section below that say, hey, my favorite big creator doesn't use hashtags. Well, Timmy, your favorite big creator should use hashtags because it would help them get more reach, but other than that, your favorite big creator is already famous, so their posts are going to do well regardless of whether or not they use hashtags. But if you're not at that point yet, you need to make sure that you're using these hashtag strategies. In fact, you need to make sure that you're using the next 2 strategies I'm going to share with you because they are actually by far the most important ones. Recently, I helped this creator right here gain over 760,000 followers on TikTok, and one of the reasons that they haven't fallen off like so many other creators that grow to be that big is because they're consistently changing the hashtag strategies that they're using and using all 4 hashtag strategies that I mentioned. When creators get that big, one of 2 things starts to happen. Either 1, they only start uploading banger videos, or they just upload a bunch of content, and some of them do average, some of them do above average, some of them do below average, and that's the route that this creator has chosen. But she has a lot more posts do above average than average or below average because she's choosing the right hashtag strategies, and she's able to very, very accurately show TikTok, hey, this is the audience that should be seeing this piece of content, even though a lot of her content is about totally different things. In addition to that, she does an absolutely amazing job choosing her niche-specific hashtags. So many of you make the mistake when it comes to the niche-specific hashtags, you try to use ones that are way too small. Do not use small niche-specific hashtags. It is a waste of your time. It is a waste of your energy. Do not think that you're some obscure hashtag is all of a sudden going to become some huge thing, going to start trending. So many people are going to be searching for it, and and you want it to be number one for that. Instead, you need to be using the large niche specific hashtags. You need to be choosing niche specific hashtags that fit one of two criteria. One, they need to be the biggest things in there, and then secondly, they need to be something that's very specific to what you're actually posting about. You do not want to make the mistake of using the same niche specific hashtags every single time that you post. That's almost the same as using no hashtags at all or using irrelevant hashtags, because you're not actually allowing TikTok to then use that, one, to index your content, and two, to determine whether or not there's an audience for your content, because it just looks like spam when you use the same thing over and over and over again. Now, the third hashtag strategy that you guys need to make sure that you're implementing is 3 niche specific hashtags. Again, they need to be very specific to whatever you're posting about. They need to be as large as possible, and please do not use the same ones over and over and over again. Now, before I share with you the final hashtag strategy that you guys need to be implementing, and remember, this one is the most important, I do want to emphasize a few things. One, using irrelevant hashtags. If you use irrelevant hashtags, TikTok is then going to show your content to the wrong audience. You are not going to get a lot of watch time. You are not going to then get views or followers from your posts. So please do not use irrelevant hashtags. Secondly, putting hashtags in the comment section. Do not do that. I don't know why people do that. I don't even know why people do that on Instagram. Stop doing that. It does not help your content. It doesn't help your content get pushed out. You literally just look like an idiot. So stop doing that. Also, stop loading up the hashtag bar with a dozen hashtags. When a viewer sees that, they think that it's spam. They automatically assume it's a bad piece of content. So guess what they do? They swipe off the video. Guess what happens when they swipe off the video? You don't get enough watch time. It looks like your audience is not interested in that topic. So guess what happens? TikTok then does not show your content. A lot of you small creators continually make this mistake over and over and over again. Stop making these mistakes and make sure that you're using the 4 strategies that I share with you. But I also want to emphasize something. Your organic reach on TikTok is not going to last forever. Now, I'm not saying that it's gone right now or that it's going to be gone in the next 30 days, but it will not last forever. No platform has. So please make sure that you're paying attention to all these hashtag strategies, but also realizing it's not just hashtags that are going to make you successful on TikTok. You also need to be choosing the right topic. You need to be posting at the right time. You need to have an amazing hook in your content. You need to have a great call to action, and you need to make sure that you're doubling down on what is working. If you don't know how to do any of that, I literally have hundreds of videos on my YouTube channel about how to do all those things, so make sure you pay attention to them. I helped this creator right here gain over 1.3 million followers on TikTok, again, from using all the hashtag strategies that I'm about to share with you. So here they are. The 4 hashtag strategies that you guys need to be using completely are 1, no hashtags at all. 2, 3 niche specific hashtags. 3 broad hashtags, 2 niche specific hashtags, and then finally 4 broad hashtags, 1 niche specific hashtags. Those are all the hashtags that you guys need to make sure that you're implementing. Implement one, and then the next one in another post, and then the next one in another post, and then the next one in another post. After 10 to 12 posts, you're gonna know which one of them works best, and that is the one that you should use more often than not. But please do not use the same strategy over and over and over again. You need to make sure that you're mixing them in and out to stay on top of what hashtags are actually working, what hashtag strategies are actually working, and to make it look like the TikTok that you're not just spamming the same hashtags over and over again. And remember, hashtags will help you get more views and more followers on TikTok, but they're not the end all be all. The reason that your video was flopping is not because of the hashtags that you chose. The reason that your video was flopping is because the topic wasn't good, your watch time wasn't good, your editing wasn't good, the video might have been too long, or so many other factors that go into whether or not a video actually does well. Do not put all of your weight into your hashtags, which is why I recommend using no hashtags sometimes, because so many of you are so caught up in this. There is no magical hashtag. There is no hashtag that is automatically gonna make your post go viral. None of that exists. So please make sure that you're just using these strategies, covering your bases with that, and then putting the rest of your energy into putting better video topics, getting better watch time, and ultimately making people follow you on TikTok. The opportunity to grow on TikTok and this organic reach is not going to last forever, and the only thing separating you from the creators that I mentioned in this video is 1, that you haven't implemented the steps from this video yet, and 2, you haven't gotten into my mentorship program where I literally guarantee that I can help you grow on TikTok. If you register for this program, I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use, and I'm going to critique your content for 30 days in order to guarantee that you grow on TikTok. You heard that right. If you don't grow on TikTok in this program, you get your money back, 0 questions asked. The average person that has joined the program in the last 30 days gained over 50,000 followers, and the lowest amount of followers anybody has ever gained in the program is 6,500 followers. If you want results like that, and I'm guessing that since you're still watching this video, you're probably above average, so you'll probably see more than 50,000 followers in just 30 days, no matter what niche you're in, no matter what background you're from, none of that stuff matters. The only thing that matters is you need a social media coach. You need somebody telling you what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use, so that you get results faster and you get results a lot easier. If that sounds interesting, go to the link in the description below. There are limited spots available, and the price is going to be going up in 2022, so please make sure you check this out. This is the same exact program Joel Magician used to gain over 16 million followers, that AvMoves used to gain over 14 million followers, that Tuvok used to gain over 10 million followers, and thousands of other creators. I'm telling you guys, this opportunity is not going to last forever. If you want to take advantage of TikTok, you need to invest in, I'm telling you guys, this opportunity is not going to last forever. If you want to take advantage of TikTok, you need to invest in this before the price goes up, before there are no spots available, so that you can guarantee that you grow on TikTok. At the end of the day, you have absolutely nothing to lose. You're either going to grow on TikTok or you are going to get your money back, 0 questions asked. Go to the link in the description and sign up right now before spots run out. And by the way, if you're not interested in that, just check out the 2 videos I'm going to put up on the screen, because they're the videos that YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.